Hey there, everyone. Today I got for you Colonial pocket knife. This pocket knife is, for some reason, kind of fascinating to me. It's obviously an advertising knife. On here it says, drink Coca-Cola in bottles, and that's looks like a half a Coca-Cola bottle, and the rest of it is worn off. What's fascinating about this knife is how cheap it is, but still seems to work well. So these handles are definitely very plasticky. There are no liners. All it has is the spring and the single blade here, and here is the tang stamp. And this single blade looks like it's carbon steel, but not much in the way of blemishing or rusting or anything like that. It's a pretty solid knife. And so it opens with a decent pull there, you heard that, and then it has a snap on it. And so it just works pretty good. But it's this cheap plasticky kind of thing with this, one spring steel thing on it, carbon steel blade. So, it's an advertising knife that wasn't made for very expensively, but for some reason it still is nice. Doesn't have a lot of weight, heft to it or anything like that, but it doesn't wobble, and it's got that nice snap. The plastic isn't particularly great. You can just squeeze it together. You can see it kind of bending. So it's one of these funny little knives that I think is really cheap, but it's also at the same time really nice. And so I just kind of respect it. I don't know. Kind of don't think it's worth much. The Coca-Cola on the side here may interest some people, but obviously it's faded out and half gone. And from what I've seen, Coca-Cola advertising pocket knives don't actually get that much traction, so to speak. People aren't, super gaga over Coca-Cola pocket knives, even if they're into Coca-Cola other stuff. But we'll see. But as a pocket knife itself, it's just kind of funny and just kind of nice. It's very sharp, but just works real well. So I'm finding Colonials are just kind of, they occupy that market where they don't make super high-end pocket knives. I believe they are still in business, but I think they're all made in China at this point. This one says Providence, USA, which would be in Rhode Island. And from my research, there really isn't any tang stamp chart or anything like that for Colonial knives. So I don't know where this came from. I want to say 60s, maybe 70s, maybe even 80s. Might even be 80s, just from the fact that it's not really even used. But anyways, that's kind of a fun little Colonial knife. And that's gonna do it for this one. Kind of give you the all-around look. All right, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.